I'm going to show you my favorite place to build in V Rising and why. Alright, so as soon as you spawn into the game, you can choose the left or right side. I always choose the right side, and I beeline it for this area right here, okay? It is just east of the wolf den. This is where the alpha wolf is, and it patrols down this road. And I set up base here as soon as possible. Every time there's a fresh wipe, every time I go to a new server, this is the #1 place that I go for. And let me show you what a tier 3 base, that's 150 tiles, what that looks like, okay? So on regular PvP, I'll just set the heart right here, because on regular PvP, your castle heart can't be wiped out, it can't be destroyed or taken over. However, if I'm on a full loot PvP, I'll try to set it further back here. That way it's a lot harder to get to, because on regular PvP, it doesn't matter if they get to your castle heart, they can't do anything to it. I'll wall off this section here, and then I'm going to try to claim towards this direction so that no one else can grab this ground level little area here. Now, as I upgrade, I take over this ramp, and then I try to take over this ramp, also connecting to the road here. Alright, and that gives me a huge amount of area to build. And then once I hit tier 3, I make sure to take this ramp here and take this ramp, which also gives road access on both sides. And now I have this massive, massive chunk of land. And let me tell you why this area is the best, okay? So at the very start of the game, going right here puts you in the best position to farm bosses, okay? You have the Alpha Wolf, you have a boss here. The Chaos Archer patrols this road. You also get another undead creature that patrols this road, and guess what? They will all fight each other all at once. It's pretty crazy. You'll have a wolf versus an archer versus an undead, and they'll all just be fighting right here in your front door. And that's a lot of explosions. Whenever you kill a boss, they explode, deleting all the trees and stone and stuff around them, okay? And they're like, you can hear them. While I'm in my base right now, I could just hear them if they're outside. Alright, but not only that, this little area right here is it's one of the more dense areas of forest in the game. So it's really good for tree farming, but right here in this little area is the #1 place in the game for stone farming, okay? There is more of those like kind of relic ruins, stone ruins in this spot than anywhere else in the game. So this is the #1 stone farming spot, okay? But it gets even better, all right? So you'll notice that we're very, very close to this cave passage here. This cave passage is an exit to this cave passage, all right? So what this means is that you can safely build here and tech up very quickly in tier 1 because you're near the Frost Archer for leather. You're near everything you need in order to get through tier 1 as fast as possible. And as soon as you hit tier 2, all you have to do is take this way gate, and then you can travel here for iron, you can travel up here for cotton, wool thread, quartz, and it doesn't list it here, but I have a video on my channel that talks about Scourge Stone right in here in these areas. Best place in the game for Scourge Stone. So you can just rotate all of these. Also, there's horses everywhere, so you will always have an abundance of horses. I have like, I think 8 horses just stacked in my base. I don't even give them water anymore. I just teleport here and grab a horse. And horses can travel through the cave passage, alright? So anytime I'm done farming iron, anytime I'm done farming cotton or anything, okay? Like, if you try to farm cotton without garlic resistance, you're going to get, like, two-shotted by somebody that passes by you. But because it's so close to the cave passage, which then ports me right here, and it just takes just a few seconds to reach the front door, it's completely 100% safe. Alright, even if people try to set up right around here to like gank people out of the cave passage, I can just dash over here to the front door and get in completely safe. So it's basically, you're completely safe in tier 1 and in tier 2. Tier 3 it gets a little more rough, but this base will absolutely carry you all the way to tier 3 as fast as heckin' possible, guys. But it gets even better, okay? Some of the best servants in the game are right here in the tier 2 region, okay? You have the priests, you have the fire archers, you have the big boys. This is not a big boy, this is kind of a medium-sized boy. But what you do is servants can travel with you through the cave passage. Alright, and because you have to be on horseback or on foot, it can be kind of a pain sometimes. While everyone else is riding all the way up north to get these tier 2 servants, or all the way from the tier 3 zone to get the servants, we just pop in this waygate, grab one on the roads, jump through the cave passage, and then we're back at the base. It literally takes not even a full minute. And you're going to be so far ahead on Unsullied Hearts, you're going to be so far ahead into tier 2, you're going to be able to beat everyone on the server to tier 2 by using this specific base right here. Now, I know a lot of the big clans, they like to go kind of to the left and build here. The problem with building here is you don't really have access to as many bosses, okay? Yeah, sure, they have the Copper Mine boss, which is a kind of a pain in the butt. They have the Cemetery boss for later when you're higher leveled and you just want to farm hearts. But this road right here is the most traveled road for bosses, okay? And it's right at our front door. It's literally right at the front door. Okay, and this base, it may look like it's a little hard to wall off, but it's not. This plateau is completely inaccessible to everyone else unless they bomb here. Well, they have to golem, actually, now. That's right, the patch. They have to golem one of these 3 points. If they try to get through here, it's all honeycombed. Like, have fun with that. And then this is just defended by putrid rats and ghouls and spectral, whatever they're called. I forget, spectral skeletons. The front door, honeycombed as well. And also, this is a fake treasury room. It's got a few things in it just to kind of throw off people so they'll loot every chest. Because when someone breaks into a loot room, if there's not at least a few things in a chest, then they'll be like, oh, it's a fake room. But if you throw just some random garbage in them, then they're going to sit here and waste time. Also, this is a kill room. There's 7 servants that are just going to light them up. All tier 2, of course. Not fully geared yet, but you get the point. This is easily defendable. It's not super close to a waygate, so if you kill attackers, they can't just respawn right in front of you and keep coming back for more on regular PvP servers. There is, I don't know what to say, guys. It gives you very early access to the easy mode grave dust locations. You can go, like, a lot of people don't know this, but this little bandit encampment, it's whetstones. Also, they drop recipes here, like lots and lots of recipes. This camp is super fast to clear. No one ever goes here. I don't know why. It's really easy to clear. And yeah, it's you got access to hide if you need to farm that, which I never really need to farm hide early game, but like late game sometimes if I need to outfit all my servants, but you get the idea. You're just around literally everything. It's the bear cave is just a bit away. The only downside is sulfur mining. Kind of sucks, but the great thing is there's lots of natural sulfur all along this wall. There's sulfur up top. There's sulfur, I believe, up here too, if someone doesn't claim that. Again, it's just a great spot early game. You also never run into raiders, because raiders are all blowing each other up here. If you make a base up here, like I have a base up here right now, and I basically have this entire section walled off. I'm just holding on to it so no one else can get it. I'm not even using it. But it's been raided multiple times. There's no treasure room. There's no chest. It's just walls and doors. That's it. That's all I have up here. And it's been raided multiple times because it's in a tier 2 zone, really close to the tier 3 zone. This is a hotspot. People want this. They're willing to dump tons and tons of golems onto this location to try to take it. All right. But down here, no one cares. No one really raids this area. This is by far, I don't know a faster place. I don't know a more close-knit area that gives you the best woods, the best stone, one of the fastest iron mines. Okay, I'll be real. If you build right here and claim these 3 exits, yeah, sure. You'll have a faster tier 2 because you're near the iron, you're near the cotton, you're near everything, right? But you're also really close to this waygate, so raiders are just going to pop in and out endlessly. That's not fun, and you don't really have use for the cave passage. Like, this cave passage will send you so far from home. Why would you ever go down here? There's still stuff in tier 1 that you need in tier 3, and it's just nice to be kind of out of the way. Like, for offensiveness, you have it covered. You're hyper defensive. Like I said, this is just a tier 3 base. You can get there on your first day. I have all this built in one single day, so it's very easy to do, very quick. This is my go-to spot every single time. If you ever play on a server with me, this is probably where I'm going to be at if someone hasn't already taken it. Alright guys, I'm Swole Benji, thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. If you liked this video and found it useful, give it a like. Make sure leave a comment, you know, hit that subscribe button because I got videos coming out every single day. Click that thanks button if you want to leave a monetary tip, or click the join button to leave a monthly tip where you become a channel member. It's like being a Twitch subscriber. $5 a month, you get access to private personal videos. Thank you guys so much. Come back tomorrow. Make sure you're subscribed for another video. See you later, lads.